Hey guys, welcome back to Easy Life. Today we continue our Snooker 19 career mode against Mark Allen, part 95 of our career mode in the first round of the Tour Championship. That is also the quarterfinal. After the interval, 4 frames, 2-2. So nothing between us. I've made 2 breaks of 48 in frames 1 and 4, losing them both. So clearly trying to avoid the number 48, which is going to be hard if I ever try 147. Unless I get a free ball, and then I can play around with it a bit. Not try for the 155, try for the 147. Well, what a way to start. That was a fluke. And hopefully we can push on from that fortunate start. Pretty sure there's red pots to the middle pocket. Oh, it does, yeah, it's fine. It's fine, of course. Much too hard, much too hard. Yeah, much too hard that.
And this is plenty of power. That hasn't really worked out at all.
Should have gone with the initial hard pace that I planned. I would have maybe got onto that red. Always running out of a break there, wasn't I? Was running out of position. Struggling, It started with a fluke and the break has eventually ended. So Mark Allen, bit of a reprieve to be back to the table, We did make a century, of course, in the yesterday's episode. We, I think, frame 300 break. I can't remember exactly the number. Remember we made 128, I think it was against Kyron in the first round of the Players' Championship. We lost to that match in the end. Match we really should have won. Good shot. Oh yeah, very good shot.
That's an excellent save.
Oh, Neil's very happy with that. That's an excellent safety. That's a very good return, to be fair. But he hasn't got it tight to the ball cushion like we did. So that's a no moment, if you get what I mean. Horrid Henry. Yep. Although we haven't particularly got it tied to the cushion. Got it closer than Alan did, I think. Don't know if we've got snooker there. We have.
Well, he's managed the snooker. Let's see what happens here.
Alan has got out of it, but he has left a potentially tricky pot. This is tricky. This is very tricky, actually. But the only red I can leave is the one I'm playing it, because of the way I'm going to be playing this shot.
Taking the red on. No, not this time. Close.
Pretty tough.
Nonetheless.
But like I said, the only red I'm leave is the one I'm playing. I have left it as far as Snooker 19 is concerned, but he didn't go for it. It wasn't really a shot you'd go for in real life. It was a shot that you might go for on the game. Certainly the AI they did tend to be a bit daring. They did tend to be very bold and audacious on this game.
Oh, what a shot. Unbelievable. He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
Almost as if they've had like a drink or something. An alcoholic drink to kind of just boost their confidence, because I think we learnt about it at school once, PSHE or something. Apparently alcoholic drinks are supposed to, maybe people have them to boost confidence sometimes, Or maybe they don't have them to boost their confidence, but it can make you feel more bold and daring. So you never know. Something about this game, something about the way the AI play once they've won a few frames is almost like how people behave You know, it just is almost after a few frames they play as if they're playing as if they're drunk or something, and as if they'll go for anything after they've won a few frames because they're so confident. You know, don't know if that was true with Alex Higgins' play, because when we think of drunk players, when we think of drunk snooker players, I think Alex Higgins does spring to mind. I don't know if he wasn't drunk all the time, but certainly was under the influence of alcohol in a lot of his matches. Well, not a lot of his matches, but certainly some of his matches. Maybe sometimes completely drunk. I think that's fair to say. There was in that God's Snooker program. They were showing a final he played once against Ray Reardon. I don't know what tournament it was, but it was a final against Reardon. It was 10-all after one day, and I don't know what day that was, but it was 10-all at the end of a day. And then overnight, Alex Higgins drunk, and he really drunk loads of alcohol. And then next day, he just came out and he went on to take quite a heavy hammering, losing the match something like 27 frames to 16. So that's a pretty decisive win for Reardon, because he was completely drunk. He was drinking during the match, because obviously they were allowed to do that in them days. I don't know if that. Apparently the crowd are allowed alcohol. Certainly the shootout. I don't know about any other tournaments. I know they're allowed. I'm pretty sure they're allowed alcohol in the shootout. I'm pretty sure they mentioned it, commentators, at some point. But I think they're allowed pints at other tournaments, just not a football stadium tournament, because that might as well be the shootout. Obviously, it is a football stadium tournament, I say, but doesn't mean to say they carry around. Okay, I won't say what I was going to say, because I don't want to start any. I don't want to get off into. I don't want to start getting all controversial with the football, the Euros. But by the way, when I'm filming this, the final hasn't taken place yet. The Euros final, so I don't know if England won. I'm hoping they did. Hoping they do. I hope they are going to win. I'm really looking forward to the final. The Denmark game's the one that was 3 nights ago. This is Saturday afternoon. I'm filming this the day before the final. That was an absolutely gorgeous shot. It really was. If them two are a plant, that shot was just a dream. Maybe I'll go for it later, if I ever need to. I was initially thinking of playing the blue, but since the black's such an easy positional shot, I think I'll just go for the black. Just hold on to my hats, hold on to your hats. And they're happy with that. Ronnie, get out of the way. Ronnie, get out of the way. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely on point. Point blank, wonderful shot. Well, the plant's no longer on. The reds are all there.
Nicely on the blue.
I think this is an important frame to take. You know, so if we can take this, would be 1 frame away from having a foot in the semi-final. You know, and I know we had I know we were 2 up with 3 to play in the last match against Chiron, but you know, I probably wouldn't let Alan come back. I'd probably be a bit more experienced. You know, he's not playing badly. He's not playing like an idiot. You know. It's a fair match. It's actually a fun match. This is kind of what I expected from Snooker 19. Not guaranteed to win, but not guaranteed to lose. You can win a frame just with the same chances and you lose a frame. That's what Snooker 9. That's how the game should be. You can win and lose frames. It's not you're guaranteed to win and it's not you're guaranteed to lose. Oh right, I thought we were on 70 for some reason. 70 points. Right, this is frame ball. This should be the frame. This goes in, this is the frame. But I really don't think he'll win this frame. I think it's a very tall order. That's a good shot. Because even so, he'd have to take pretty much blacks for every colour, and the AI, quite frankly, isn't that intelligent in this game. That doesn't go. So yeah, play this yellow and get onto this red here. Mono red. Mon reds. Really go for 3 of them here, I'd say. I'm going to go for this one because it's probably the best, good as a chance I'll get to pot this red. And knock this in. I've got the century break at my mercy, you know. Probably could have made a century in both the last 2 frames. Could I have made a century in the last one? No, I couldn't have, sorry. The first frame I could have made a century in, yeah. That's going really strongly. The last frame it was about to be a superb comeback victory, counter clearance sort of thing. This has been a wonderful break. I think one of the things is we haven't got as agitated in this match. You know, I mean, normally I lose the first round, I just get really annoyed. And especially Alan was in on the second one, he only got 16. And I think that the fact that he didn't clear up or plot anything outrageous, I think that's what stopped me from getting too agitated. And this is why I'm playing well, you know. I'm really, happy with how I'm playing today. I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, of course, because you know what's happening against Karen Wilson. Let's not even talk about that. I was getting really excited. You know, I wouldn't like to throw the Tour Championship away. I think this Tour Championship's good news for me because I'm starting in the quarterfinals. I'm past the hurdle of the last 16. Not that I deserve to be, but I'm past it because that's where I should be. And if I win this quarterfinal, where you got to say that I do deserve to be past that hurdle because I played well enough. I'm playing well today. You know, I'd love to go and clear up and make the century, of course. And that was that's a terrible shot. That was a terrible shot. I was playing for the red into the corner probably, but yeah. Break of 86 is going to be unless I can knock out this. Unless I can knock this out. No, not quite. That was actually very close. But I didn't really aim for it because it's too outrageous. But there you go. Break of 86 gives us the 5th frame and we lead Mark Allen by 3 frames to 2. So that's our break frame 6 in what could be the penultimate break. And yeah, this could be our last break off of the match. We just take these 2 frames, we could win 5-2, we wouldn't need to break off again in this match. Next frame, of course, will be Alan's break off. Oh right, we've left the shred on, Dave Endon's criticising it, so that's not a very good start. I thought the blue may have come to our rescue, but Dave Endon just said that's a poor shot, so... Okay. See what Mark makes of this chance. Can he make it 3-3? Or will he pot anything? Will he clear some of the balls? He's got the first red in. And he's got to the second red. Needs an angle on the blue or black here. Unless he chooses to go into off the red, I don't know if I would. It depends if it's all about if he's got the angle, isn't it? Oh, he's got the angle on the blue, there you go. You'd think he'd be going into him here. And what a beautiful split. What a beautiful split that is. Mark Allen though, he's being a bit slow today. Maybe I should just walk closer to the controller. It might speed the game up a little bit. Not walk closer to the controller, walk closer to the console. Probably to do a connection. But that's not a good shot. And in fact, there's a red into the green pocket. Long red, but yeah. I think Alan hasn't gone for too many weird pots today, which I think is why we're not getting as agitated. But I did fancy him to go for that one. I really did.
27.
Oh, Alan's just not. He's just not gone for one there. I was busy adjusting the camera. Wasn't quite happy with it. This is a bit of a shot turn, I think. Something similar to we did in the 4th frame. Went for a risky pot and it didn't actually cost us in the 4th frame. Because we got back to the table and we did get a really good chance. But we just messed up that chance. But okay, an argument could be made there that we should have played safe, you know. But who's to say Alan's going to clear up here? He might not. It's got to hope the latter's true. Otherwise, we're going to another. We're not going to be going to another video if just because Alan takes this frame, just in case if he does.
9.
Whoa!
Mark Allen.
Didn't see that. I didn't know why he went for the blue there. Maybe does the black pot? I think it does pot. You just have to be on it right.
This should be straightforward enough.
I'm going to play this black to nudge those two reds out of the way because they could become an obstruction in terms of potting this black and getting onto it. Got a red into the green pocket. Much easier than the one we missed in the last frame.
This isn't easy.
Which is what cost us century break.
It's really close, but not quite close enough.
It's probably put off by Neil saying it isn't easy, and that was probably what triggered me not to bother checking. I don't know why, that was just really foolish. That was really foolish because it was a really good chance. Well, it's gone now. It's gone, maybe we'll get another one because Alan's not up to scratch.
1.
I think there's a fair chance he will win this frame, you know, this is his third chance now. Can't seem to pinch frames in this match. You know, he pinched one off us and we nearly pinched that frame, you know. Frame 5. We would have been, frame 4, we now would have been 4-1 up. And it would have been big, you know, obviously. So it looks like we're going to be 3-3 here. I don't think we're going to take a 4-2 lead, which would have been crucial in terms of this match. Sorry, I won't do that. It's probably annoying tapping. I'm literally itching to do the tapping. Just fingernails hurting a bit. I think it kind of just relieves pain sometimes to tap your fingernail like that.
25. 30.
It's now 59 remaining. I've lost this frame, haven't I? If this goes in, yeah, I'll quit.
Frame conceded.
So we're going to a 7th frame, and we will have another break off in this match. And frame 8. And that was a very attacking break. Could he have just undone all of his work of the last frame in that in a single shot? It's a poor shot, really. Underhit that. Initially I was contemplating the 147, but we can't always think about that. You know, obviously I would always love it. I do always love the idea, but after it all went wrong in the first frame, you know, I'm not gonna... This match is getting serious now. You know. Just going to play for this red along the cushion, on the right cushion, right hand side cushion.
Looking to run this along the cushion.
Overhit that.
7.
Well, put it this way, it's not a shot particularly fancy. Well, it is, but having said that, I don't fancy it, I don't think. I think if my initial instinct is that I don't think it's easy enough for me. And blue is easy. And blue is something I'm used to getting good practice with.
Long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on.
Good shot.
What a magnificent pot that is.
Could be back in business here. Blue's not ideal.
misread.
That was a toughie, that.
What a magnificent pass.
Just need this cue ball to run a little bit more. Run a little.
He's played that very well.
Not bad.
18.
Neil's happy with it. I'd say that's pretty good. Just hit the pink on the nose here. Full in the face. Hopefully these reds go everywhere, and
Lot of power.
when I say everywhere, hopefully not in pockets. Not a good shot.
Fuming about that.
Not a good shot.
23.
Well, I say not a good shot, but can I plant this? Can I get through to the plant? I can. Big shot. Very big shot. What a shot. I got it in.
24.
And left that red in the jaws of the pocket when if I ever need it. Probably take it on next to just open that pocket back up.
This pot seems to drop into the pocket.
It's a risky pot because if I'd missed it, I probably could have gone 4-3 down. You know, probably could have. The frame may well have. I was risking the frame doing that, you know. And it's not really the frame to be risking. Obviously, I don't want to go 4-3 down in such a big match. Chance to get into a semi-final. You know. Even if I have started in the quarter-final. Even if you do only need one match to get into the semi-final. You know. England's got to a couple semi-finals now. Ah, and they've had to win more than one match. Really shouldn't have brushed that, should I? What else is there on? There's blue. Another risky pot here. Missed it. Ah.
He'll be disappointed with that shot.
Have I left a shot on though is the question. I don't know if I have. Well, yeah, I knew I'd left that, but I didn't know if that was... Didn't know if he'd get that, or if he'd even go for it. Well, I don't know if he's left on here, if he's on anything here. Oh, he was on that. Why are they always on something? Another day you could argue I should have just played safe, but can't always do that. It's gutless sometimes. Ah!
16.
Played that shot in the jaws of the pocket all wrong. It was a stinker really, wasn't it? Well, Alan just 9 points behind us here. He's chasing us, he's hounding us down. Fancy him to get red and black here, but he's going to need some kind of a cannon, I think, he might, if he's to keep break alive. You get that in? You did? I mean, you ain't got an angle on this black. Oh right, okay, he's on this red, I see where this goes. He's going to smash into them from the red, isn't he? Yeah. A Ronnie O'Sullivan-esque shot. That was really clever, but really annoying for us. Because the cannon was like our hope. There's two reds there, they're still stuck together, but I'd imagine he'd probably take one to the yellow pocket if needs be. So yeah, he can get to what, 54 without them, so that's 22 in front of us. And the two reds are 43 points when they're just on their own. Obviously the two reds in the context of the frame, plus the colours, is what I mean. Bit of a mid-range pot, but I wouldn't fancy him to miss this. If he splits them open, I think the frame's slipping away. I think the match might... Well, He's going to take the pink here. No, he's taking blue. Don't know if he's on a red here. Well, he was.
51.
He just hasn't missed. This is just outrageous. This game's rubbish. This game's a fraud. This game's a fraud. It's not really. So another frame down the pan, and we now trail by 4 frames to 3, trailing for the first time since we trailed 1-0 Oh my god, we're breaking off in this crucial frame. This could be the last of the match. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it isn't, sorry. And hopefully we do extend it to another episode, you know. I think we got a bit overconfident after the first frame today.
Not what he intended.
Oh, I've left it on, Dave. Why? Oh no, he's the right side. I don't want it to be another tournament down the pan. He's got the cannon.
6.
He's not on anything though.
Mark Allen, 6.
It's not the shootout, so we can take a long time on this if we like. Oh my god. Can't seem to do this, can I? Seem to be struggling out there. I think that's well judged. No. No?
He'll be really annoyed with that foul. Lack of composure, perhaps. Foul on the miss. Mark Allen, 4.
I'll hit it this time, but I might have left one on. It's quite hard. It's well judged. As they say, if something's too good to be true, it probably is. So does this red really pop? I think I can get to the potting angle of this red. But I don't like it as much. It's a tougher pot. I don't even know if it gets me to a colour that well. I've been presented with a chance in this frame,
That he would have liked.
but now I need to compose myself.
This requires a really good strike. Fantastic.
Well, he's happy with that.
Knocking them in for fun at the moment.
Knocking him in for fun. This is pressure, man. Don't want to waste another tournament. I think I've thrown enough down the drain this season. Of late, you know. I'll be really annoyed if I lose this match, you know. Played well in this one. I've thrown a good few frames away. I probably should have won. Just going to go into these full pace, hope to be on something.
This is a lot of power. That's a good split.
Oh, it's a good split. It's a good split according to Neil. When I hear those words, it just fills me with relief, you know.
Well,
It's just like a sigh of relief hearing those words. If I'm not on the pink, then I'm on the green, so that's what
nicely done.
I played.
Good position to take on this pink.
Well, Neil's saying good position to take on this pink. It does go. It did. Well, it did go.
19.
It's now on its spot, which is slightly above that red. That was obstructing, potentially an obstruction to the pink.
to sink this into the left corner pocket. Beautiful. He seems full of confidence at the moment. 25. Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. That's a great ball. He's playing very well here. 26. So, this pot into the right.
Don't know what red I'm going to be on if I'm going to be on a red.
Beautifully done. Great technique, superb cueing.
But they are happy.
29.
I'd call it not perfect position. I'm on this red, which is probably the best red I'm on, that's what I'm saying. So it's the red I'm going to be taking. I think it's the easiest red that I can go for.
He's taking this on.
I don't think it's there. Initially it looked like it was running parallel to the cushion and it wasn't going to get into the ball pocket. Eventually it looked like I think it's going to drop, but I don't want to count my chickens, so I didn't say anything. You know, I don't like speaking too soon. You hear all these stories about it. Not like real life stories when I say that, I just mean like all these parables or fables even. That's the word, fables. About people counting their chickens, quite literally. Counting their eggs before they've hatched. And that's what I do a lot of lately. That's what I've been doing a lot of lately in this game. I think that's what seems to be costing me. And this is a tough pot. Well, it's not a tough pot. The pot's easy. Positional side of it, I'm just hoping.
Well played.
And I'm on something.
35. Perfect pace required for this shot.
Good pot. Good pot. Under pressure. You know, that was missable. Onto this yellow.
He's taking this on. Great pot. Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
They're happy. They're happy. They're happy with good reason.
38.
So 29 points to lead with 75 remaining.
39.
29. So we're on break of 39, but of course it's 29 the lead because he's on. Alan's on 10, you know. Worst ways I'm on the blue here. And I am.
45.
Like I said, worst ways I'm on the blue, so it's a good thing. You know, I've got position on this. Probably gonna play the cue ball somewhere back to where it is. See myself on one of these two reds. Well, the higher of these two reds, the lower one. I don't know if it pots.
What striking? That was something else. 50.
There we go. Hit the half century mark in this break, and in points, of course, which is obviously the more important. Not too many pots from securing this frame and taking this match the distance. So another decider it will be, if we can just hold our nerve here, or if I can just hold my nerve. And you just, I'm sure, sitting anxiously at home, watching this. Or, well, don't know if you're at home. You might be being a rebel during school, you know? And if you were, I'd be feeling like my channel's certainly really good. So good that you'd watch this as during school, you know. Good shot. This pink or black for the frame. I'll be taking the black. Yes, I know it's riskier, but if I get it in, which I should do, I'll be nicely on the red, and I've missed it. No, I haven't. I just said that because I thought it looked a bit off. So we do hold on in that frame to take this match the distance. And that should keep Mark Allen in this seat. Do these reds don't pot, do they? Well, not to that pocket, so I'm just going to have to cannon into one of them and see what I get. And that's good.
Yeah, played well. 73.
So can we close this episode out with the second century of the match? He brought that red comfortably into the open now.
74.
Right. So I'm gonna take, I think I'll take the blue here. Oh, good job, I just did it there. And we're on this red. So here we go, he's got the century break chance. What we got? A potential 114. Oh, I won't go for a 114 because that means getting onto the black from here, which is pretty tricky. I think blue was what I'll go for here. Say 112. Not too bothered about what number exactly the century is going to be. I just like getting the century. Obviously, if I had any specific request for what my favourite number would be, it would be 155. 147 wouldn't go amiss either, though. Or anything above anything basically 147 or above is just like golden territory. Like anything above 100 is brilliant. It is golden, but anything above 147 is just something to applaud, something to take a moment back and just congratulate and just comment and leave a like, you know. That's what comments and likes are there for on YouTube. That's what the function was made for, you know. Moments like, not these, because we're not obviously making a 147, but hopefully, yeah, we can win the decider, hopefully, in the next episode and overcome the hurdle of a top 16 player, which is becoming a big hurdle on this Pro Plus aiming aid with a hard difficulty. And when I was talking about the hard difficulty, I'm meaning the game difficulty. And this cue ball needs to run a little bit more, not great. Just blue and pink needed. This isn't actually as bad as I thought, but it's not easy. It's blue.
Well, he's looking potting this into the right corner.
What a shot! What a pot that is! What a beautiful pot!
Great shot.
And this pink for the century break.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Second century of the match. Let's go. We've made a break of 105 at the moment, and this will make it 112. There it is. Total, well, not a total clearance, but a clearance of 112. Beautiful, and we level the match up to a deciding frame, 4 frames apiece, which we will play next episode. Mark Allen is breaking up in the decider. What we're going to get? How's this going to look? Has he left us a chance? You bet he has! Let's go! Let's go, he's left us some chances. Oh, right, okay. Well, that's where we're going to leave it today. A bit of a cliffhanger. Hope you enjoyed that. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please comment on your predictions for the deciding frame. I think that would be a very fitting comment. Really hope you enjoyed today's episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.